Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well, and it is update time 8.7. This is the frontier changes. So I think the devs are finally listened to me. Yes, they you know what, I'm going to take credit for this because I've been asking for this for quite a while now, is to update the player AI bases that you guys are going to raid. So yeah, I feel like they've listened to me. I want to see how it all works and what the differences are. We'll go into it in the patch notes and everything else in between, but I just wanted to call that out. I know the devs do watch my videos, but I just wanted to call that out. Yes, I reckon you guys listened to me. Look, if we're being honest, they've listened to everyone. I'm just calling it out because I can, because I'm the content creator. Anyway, let's get into it. New neighborhood ranches. Now you can buy maps of high level ranches to raid from Dora. She sells them for gold instead of silver, but the loot is far more valuable, packed with high-level items and resources. Now, with this, I did read the extended patch notes. You need to be level 90 in order for this to become unlocked, and it's basically a mix between either tier 5 or tier 6. So I'm curious to know if it's limited to the areas that you've unlocked. So, for example, if you're just level 90, you may have only unlocked the deep water, and you're only going to get tier 5 if you go down that road. Or if you've unlocked the Boreal Wilds, then it should be a mix between 5 and 6. You'd hopefully, you want it to be tier 6, of course. But again, speculating on this until we actually get into it. The other thing is there's new guaranteed rewards in the Wheel of Fortune. Basically, people have asked, they've changed it. You're going to get guaranteed prizes for a certain amount of spins. I reckon the same formula and format as they had sort of done it in the Wheel of Fortune in the battle, sorry, not the battle pass, in the Christmas update, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so I feel like that will probably be it, but also it changes every fortnight. So there's opportunities to get things that you might be interested in going for. So keep that in mind. New trader, crops and seeds. Meet Annie Greengale, a new face in Silverton. She trades fresh veggies, seeds, and for those of a previous tier, sells them for silver coins. Optimized barn storage. Now, this is a big one too, because I'm actually curious to see how this all sort of stacks now, but it goes up to 100. So I kind of like that. I really do. Basically from there, better sound quality and saddle up for the next adventure. So I don't know whether or not there's going to be anything else dictating on the other end, but I'm just quickly having a look. Well, I got a miniature bit of compensation, but let's quickly have a bit of a suss on the actual full patch notes, because I'm actually on that page right now. Neighborhood ranches, we've already gone through. The guaranteed rewards on the wheel. NPC in Silverton, that's fine. Other improvements, optimized bound. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's really not much else that's in any difference to what we've actually got. So everything's been sent to my inbox, which is great. My stuff is on. Let's just quickly lower that because... Alrighty guys, not too sure what's going on, but anyway, let us continue. Hopefully you guys should be hearing the game in sound music anyway, so let me know if there's any issues on that end. I just wanted to quickly make a quick PSA on that. But anyway, let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. Let us suss out what we actually have to offer. If there's anything any decent, if there's anything that's going to be interesting or noteworthy to show you, we're obviously going to see that in this video. But let's quickly go over to the barn first, because I just wanted to suss that out real quick just to see how everything is populated. Now, why are you running around? I'm telling you, go to the barn. No, not that. Come on, buddy. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, this has actually been a little bit more unified, but more importantly, we don't actually have the same amount of spaces. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, this is obviously upgradable. This gives us a number of souls, 45 to 55. Now, originally because obviously you could only stack with lots of 20, right? So not so much what we've got now, but we did have acres of space. So I don't understand what the situation is with that. I thought we would have still had our availability stacks of, well, storage really. So I don't know why they've done that. That's interesting. If I were to take all of that, that still stacks as 100, so that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, guys. That I'm not too sure about. I would have liked for the devs to at least leave the same amount of storage, or maybe even cap it a little bit compared to what we've had it in the past. But the spaces, yeah, because I've still got a lot of inventory in other chests as well, and I'm thinking, well, if we're getting stacks of 100 in the barn, then I'm hoping I can pull all of that stuff back into the barn, thinking I've still got the same space allotment to work with. So yeah, I don't know about that, but okay, look, it's great that they've done it because they've made it a little bit more simplified, but again, I would have liked a little bit more storage space, but that's just me. But yeah, okay, well look, we're gonna have to leave that there because I'm not sure about anything else above that. But we are going to focus on, for the main part of this video, is we're obviously going to head over to Silverton and basically see a couple of things, little bits and pieces here and there. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're going to go. And of course, we're obviously going to do a raid. So hold on for that. Now, the other thing I wanted to quickly look at, let's quickly just go into the fields here. Everything else seems to be as per usual. I don't think there's any changes with this as well. It even tells you there's not going to be any space in the barn. So this is what I'm trying to say, especially to the devs, right? Because if you've limited our storage capacity in terms of physical spaces, yes, I know that you sort of unified it and made it into stacks of 100, but as you've just seen in my example there, I'm already tapped out of space. So I would like to sort of see that change and maybe even revert back to, you know, somewhat to a closer proximity of what we had beforehand. So yeah, if you guys can look at that, I think that would be very much well received, not only by me, but obviously by the community as well. So I just wanted to sort of point that out. But anyway, enough of that. Let's head out and let's head over to Silverton. Yes, I want to look at this because this is going to be great. I can't wait to do the raids, to be perfectly honest with you. And what I probably should have done is I probably should have brought my wagon down, because knowing my luck, we're going to get ourselves a, what do you call it, a safe. And I feel like that's what's going to happen, so I might even have to end up doing that at some point, but it's still stuck in the Boreal Wild, so yeah, there's there's that, unfortunately. Now, before we speak to Dora, I want to speak to Belle. Let's have a bit of a sus, Belle. And okay, so they've actually increased the wheel spin amount, because it was 400, it was a little bit different in that respect there, but now we've got this, and as you can see, it's the same type of format as it was beforehand. Okay, so meaning that it's adopted the same mechanic as the Christmas update. Okay, so I doubt that a lot of people are gonna do over 100 spins to get the rare keeper's chest in this instance. Don't forget, there's going to be changes every couple of weeks, so it resets in 14 days, so we will get another subset of rewards. Now, the one thing I have a question for the developers, if you guys can answer this for us, is will the spins accrued even though that the prizes will reset in the next 14 days? That's something that I would like to know, because it really wasn't specified. So I'm hoping it's that, and no matter what you do in terms of spins, it will accrue and accumulate over time, and you eventually will get a guaranteed item. But if it resets along with the prizes, then this leaves it completely and utterly redundant, because no one's going to spend a lot of coin to try and do spins and only to get up to X amount when you don't know what's going to be around the corner and you've just invested all that coin for nothing. So that's something that I would like to see. What I would also like to see is, how about, and I've just thought about this too, in addition to obviously you get the freebie in every 7 days that you watch an ad and then you get a free spin, can the Wheel of Fortune provide us with a quest, like a daily quest, so that we can complete that quest and the reward is a spin? Or if you do a hard version, let's say, you might get 2 spins, for example. So that's a thought. I want to put that into the devs' minds, and I also want you to go, you guys that are watching my videos, to sound off in the comments and let me know what you thought about this. And of course, for everything else that I'm discussing today, let me know your thoughts and what your feelings are and your initial reactions are whilst you're watching this video. So I just want to at least highlight that. But let's go ahead anyway and drop 600 coins and see what we get out of this. So I doubt that we're going to get the top tier prize. I'd like to get the top tier prize, but I just don't see that. But we did get one of the pet, what do you call it? The pet chests as well, which is great. So that's something, I guess. So we'll end up getting a module out of that, which is great. Now we're nearly up to the 10th spin. We are getting some bits and pieces here and there, of course. There we go. And one more should do it. After this, there we go. And that's what we've got. Okay. So cool. We ended up getting a chest pet with a module, so that's cool. Not bad. But everything else, look, the rewards aren't the greatest right now, but like I said, we've got 2 weeks, and I'm sure the devs are obviously going to redeem themselves. Hopefully they will. But anyway, let's continue on, and let's see what else we've got here. Now, the other thing that we wanted to discuss real quick is the new store, the new individual, and I think it's not Annie, it is not Joe. Well, was it Annie? I think it was Annie. It was. My bad. Annie Green Girl. There you go. So you can obviously watch ads if you want to get the basics of your tier. Now, again, this will be different in terms of your level and all that sort of stuff, so just keep that in mind. But this is what you guys can expect to get, and these are the things that you can use to exchange in order to get you the next tier of resources. So I guess that's kind of cool. And then if you wanted to purchase these straight up, you can obviously do that, or you can trade by putting in, some of these, lesser grade seeds to get the better one, of course. So there you go. So aside from that, yes, I know I've left it a little while, but let's go ahead and speak with Dora. Now, straight up, she only has the gold option, so I'm not too sure why they've done it that way. Because I know it's obviously higher tier. It's obviously based on your skill level and all that sort of stuff. But maybe there should have been an option for the coin if you want the basic, and then obviously the nugs if you want the better. But let's see how it is anyway, and let's crack on because I want to see exactly how this all pans out now. All right, so let's get out of here and let us head over to our very first raid for update 8.7. I'm excited for this. All right, let's see what we've got. Zach. All right, Zach. I'm coming for you, buddy. Now, what I've brought to the table is, because not knowing exactly how hectic these bases are going to be, I am wearing some pretty kitted out gear. So pretty much my staple for pretty much everything that I do in this game. Schofield, trench gun, officer's outfit. I've got one and a bit of axes, thinking that if I'm thinking about the same type of metrics with regards to cracking open the chests and stuff like that, we should be okay getting away with these two. And then I've got double the quantities with regards to dynamite. So let's see how we go. Let's see if I've got heavy resistance or no resistance at all. But this is going to be great. Hopefully we get something pretty decent out of this. So as you can see already, this is... Oh, hello. Jesus. I've got a few people after me. Hello, hello. You know what? Didn't even put any additional food in me either to actually get a better bit of health. Actually, let's grab the trench gun out of this. Trench gun, I said. Thank you, thank you. And there we go. And is that it? Ooh. Winchester 45. So we can obviously break all these down. Okay, so we've got one potato there. But also we've got nothing out of that one. Got 3 potatoes out of that one. 2 potatoes. 1 potato. More. I'm silly when I talk about that sort of stuff. But anyway, try to be funny. I'm a little bit corny. Anyway, what else? What do we get out of this? We didn't get anything out of this. Okay, so that's the barn. That's cool. And it's sort of adjoined to the ranch, which I actually like. What's this? What do we get out of this? Oh, this is just decorations. Okay, okay, fair enough. Okay. What else do we have around here? I'd say that's more decorations. Okay. No problem at all. Doesn't look like a very big base, actually. It looks pretty mediocre. This looks like the entry point, if anything. But I'll try and stay on the conservative side. Oh, maybe we're not. Can we actually get through this? We can't. Actually, you know what? No, we can't. Ah, clever boy. All right. Let's pop that down here. Now, I've got 2 stacks, so hopefully this should be enough. But we'll see. Okay, let's get out of the AoE. How much did that use? That used 5. Holy moly. That used quite a bit of dynamite. So you must, my good sir, you must be up to a very high level. Yeah, you are, because you've got marble floors. Okay, well, we're going to take that. And what else we got over here? Ooh, a Winchester Gallery. And that's a tier 6 as well. So there you have it. Okay. And we've got nothing out of the loom. That's fine. Now, I wonder if it's just standard 5. Yeah, and I see there's a safe. So I'm going to have to go and get my bloody wagon as well. So that's something that I'm going to need to do. I knew I was going to have to do it sooner or later. I just didn't expect that I'll have to do it this soon. How much did I lose out of that? I lost another 5. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you do by the looks of things. It would appear that it's going to be 5 per. So yeah, you're going to need at least 40 dynamite for this, I think. Okay, get out of the AoE. Beautiful. And of course, you've got another locked room. Really? Come on, man. Alright, let's just start breaking things down. Okay, so we've got some stuff there. We've got some stuff there. See what's in here. I'll take that straight away. I've got a lot of these 2 things, so I'm going to leave that for now. Grab that. Break this. Grab that. Is that fully? That is a full. Okay, but that's only tier 1 though. So it's not that great. Okay. So I wonder what's in this chest. Sorry, this block of in a block of a room. Sorry, I should say. See what's in here. Let's see what we got. I don't know. All right, let's get out of this. Cool. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got some of that. That's pretty standard. Okay, weapons. Here we go. This is what we want to see. Ooh, yeah, I'm taking that, but that's not a higher tier though. I think mine is actually a little bit better because I've got one of those. Very basic. A lot of this is going to be tier 1 base, so you could potentially make away with a lot of this. And I'll be breaking a lot of it down for parts, to be honest with you guys. I think that's what I'll be doing. Ooh, I'll grab that, grab that. Ooh, I'll grab that. Not bad. Not bad. And we're obviously by the end of it going to ask the age-old question, is this worth our time, right? So, look, so far, we're getting some pretty good and neat stuff. Whether this is all worth it remains to be seen, right? Oh, damn. I do got caught. Oh, geez, there's a lot of chests in here. Hello. Okay, well, like I said, we're gonna head back. We are having to head back eventually, but let's just pick up what we can. I'll grab some of the Elder. Ooh, take that. But that's not bad at all. I'll grab some of that. Why not? What do we got here? I'll grab that. It's funny how things are just left randomly in all different chests. But so far, we are getting some pretty neat stuff here, and that's pretty boring. But let's just leave that there. I'll leave that for now. Well, look, hello. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. We will be able to obviously come back here. Ooh, that's fully quality as well. All right, we are getting some pretty good stuff, people. It's not bad, but is it worth 40 nuggets per time you do this? It depends. It really does, because it really comes down to you as a player and where you're at. And what I mean by that is, are you getting a steady stream of gold? Have you got your alliance set up? And if you are, and if you can answer those 2 questions, then sure, I think already off the bat, you're probably in a good position to make good use out of this. But for me, I haven't got my alliance set up. So I need to rely on other streams of getting gold nuggets. So one would obviously be, let's get out of here quickly. One would be in Silverton, so trading with the smugglers. or participating in the Spirit and the Canyon Trials. So they're your other two streams. But yeah, right now, well, and doing those two, well, doing the alternatives, it will cost you a bit in regards to actually, utilizing resources and all that sort of stuff, and I'm out of 5 dynamite. Okay, so don't need that right now, but we will come back and I will grab everything else in between. Ooh, it's only level 1, but I will take it. And there's some other gear here as well that we could definitely get our hands on, and like all of this, see, this isn't too bad, right? But again, we're all about questioning if this is all going to be... There's only 1. Oh, I can actually open it. Oh, did I just actually left the... Oh, really? Oh, well, there you go. I didn't realize that. Ha! There you go. Well, that was a spot of luck, wasn't it? I think it was. So we got into the culinary, or the ingredients, if you will. Okay, cool. And, oh, no. Break this thing down and look at that. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of stuff here, and for me, I am loving the fact that I'm getting these empty canteens. Why? Because I can actually get those sorted, make the alcohol, and I can actually make more heals. So that's the other reason why. And you know what, as simple as it sounds, it's difficult for me to pick up all of that stuff on a regular basis on the best of times. So I'd rather, get the stuff that I want when I want it, or when it's convenient to me, I should say. All right, let me sort myself out, and we'll bring the wagon over so I can actually get this this safe over, and we'll unlock it at Silverton together. Alrighty, here we go, guys. So let us get everything that we're after from Zach, and then we can head out to Silverton, pick up our reward, well, open up our safe, get the rewards out of that, and debrief and see how we go with these things. But let's go ahead and grab this now. Yes, it's going to take a little while. Now, one other thing I mentioned while we're that I realized in between cuts is, now the barn got the improvement for the refined and optimized storage space, right? But, or the stacks are higher stacks. But the ingredients obviously didn't get that. Now, I find that a little annoying, okay? Because when you think about it, you need X amount of seeds to create X amount of produce, right? So in some of the instances, when you've got things like berries and you've got things like, what was the other thing I noticed in there? Whether it be like the cactus, the cactus fruit, or anything that's resembled in the ingredients, like meats, raw meats and things like that. Shouldn't they be stacked as well? Especially when we've got an emphasis on feeding pets as well as horses and things like that. Obviously, the horse goes in the fresh produce, but also you've got raw meats and things like that you want to feed, your pets. So I don't know. I feel like that should have been updated maybe. Again, this is just feedback, right? And we're only discussing this only because this is the initial update and it's just been released. And again, I don't speak ill of it. All my thought process is behind this is just to ensure that we're getting maximum for our troubles, right? Oh, geez, why did I do that? Anyway, yeah, so I'm wanting to make sure that we've got... Why is that in the stone? That's in a stone chest. It shouldn't be in the stone chest. Nor should the nickel ore be in there. So I think that's a little bit of an issue there, guys. So I just wanted to point that out as we're going along. I just noticed that. But otherwise... Look, we are getting some pretty decent loot, and I do want to pick up some of these things. A lot of these are going to be broken down regardless, so I'm not really phased about what I'm taking here. Did I break this? I did not. Ooh, got some more burial tubes. Now, look, some people might actually find some worth out of the burial tubes as well, providing that you've got tier 6 accessibility. Now, did I break this? That requires 6 dynamites. Okay. So there's nothing else here for me to collect, so we can continue on. Okay. We did that. we've obviously broken to here. We've obviously broken that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just backtracking my way through, guys. That's all. Just making sure that what I'm taking is approved by me and only by me. Nothing here. What else we got here? Now we've got some clothing. So I would take all of this clothing because a lot of it I would break down, and this is going to impact me a little bit because I want to take all of this too. You know what? I got a lot of this too, so that can go. You've got to make the hard decisions here. That can go. Take those. I've got a lot of these. So for now, I think I might delete that and take that with me. Because I see more value out of that right now. Alright, and there's obviously a lot more stuff here for me to collect, so I might even have to make some other harsher decisions in terms of, you know, letting things go or coming back. So I will take the canned foods for now, but yes, I will definitely come back and pick up a lot of these as well because, yeah, definitely not letting all this stuff go, that's for sure. But yeah, this is our first real base. It wasn't a predominantly big one, so that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see any issues in that. You know, it's not about the sheer size of the place. It's about the quality of stuff that you're going to get inside. And there's also these potatoes that we can't get right now. Yeah, but as I said, this yeah, look, it was interesting. So again, we can't actually carry anything else. I know I can actually drop all this as well and basically pick up 6 more items. So we can obviously do that too. So look, the more that I take, the easier it will become for me to come back later and actually pick up all this other stuff too. So I may as well do just that. So we're just going to do just that. And what else would I like to take? I'll take that for now, and then everything else will definitely come back later on. Obviously before the timer for me, because I will definitely come back here and sort this out, which you guys don't need to see. What you guys want to see now is you guys want to see this chest, and let's see what we get out of it, more importantly. But let's quickly head back to the ranch, dump all of our stuff, of course. So at least this way I've got a little bit of space and bandwidth, so that way whatever we get from the chest, we can actually take home with us today. Oops. All right, let's go ahead and do that now. We've done that. I should have a sizable amount of storage space, so no issues with that. Yeah, pretty good. I'll leave those there with me anyway, so we shall continue on. All right. Oh, damn. I just realized my mistake. Oh, I'm burning. I am burning my energy with this. You need to take the wagon, A2. What are you doing? You're all over the place, mate. All over the place. Alright, where's me wagon? There's me wagon. Let's take this. Let's head over and let us get the final parts of these rewards. Hopefully we get something good. If we get a shot at getting epic tubes, then I will say right now, worth it, okay? And I'll explain in a minute. But let's see what we get. Let's see what this cost is going to be. So it's still the same. Nothing changes. We're going to do the instant open. And that's what we get. Okay, so look, I'm still hopeful that something like that might actually happen and appear, because we did get tubes. We just didn't get very good tubes. Now, the reason why that I said it'd be 100% worth it just for the, you know, epic and the other tubes alone, because if you do go to the smugglers, the tubes cost you gold nuggets as well, and they range from anywhere from 30 nugs, I think, all the way up to about 50, or maybe I think there's one that's 100 or 50. I think it's 50. Anyway, if we do get a shot at that later on or whatever, I would say that this would be 100% a victory in a sense of getting decent loot, right? Don't get me wrong, I haven't got loot like this in a very long time, if not at all, from what I can remember in the time that I'm playing this game. So the loot output is actually quite significant. So I will say, yes, it is quite significant in that sense. But again, as I sort of go back to it, the trade-off is you need to spend nuggets in order to unlock this, okay? 40 nuggets, it's quite a feat, right? Now, I can't do anything for a few days. What I would like to see is if Dora has a timer in the future, so you know when the next one that you can actually pick up. So a lot of people are able to to know when. Now, I believe it's 7 days if I'm not mistaken, but still, it would be nice to have it on top of a character so you guys know exactly when it's time or how long you need to wait, like a reset period, if you will. But that is it, guys. That is from start to finish the new update. That's everything you need to know about this update. Look, it's not a massive update, but it's an improvement update. There's some changes that have happened, and for a first go at it, I don't think it's bad by any means. There are room for improvements. Okay, so one thing I would love to see in this is, and again, this would make it a more worthwhile venture, right? Is implement a similar system to that of the Wheel of Fortune for the raids. Now, I know what you're saying, and again, we spoke about it earlier in the video. It does take quite a massive amount of investment in order for you to climb the ranks of, getting to a guaranteed good, I guess, quote unquote, reward, right? Because you get that automatically once you hit the required spins. But if we can get something to a scalable version of raiding, and that guarantees us, some sort of weapon or something or other or whatever, then I feel like that might be something that could be worthwhile. I don't know, but whether or not if that's something too far in between or maybe not sustainable, they've done a good job in the way that what they've given to us as a producement of loot. But again, it's the offset, right? Because you're going to need to spend those nuggets. Again, if you're a part of an alliance, this wouldn't be too much of an issue for you guys, because you probably make that within about a week or two, and then you go out and do a raid, right? Or if you're not in an alliance, and and again, I haven't completed all of my buildings to actually start getting nuggets, but you need to go over to someone like here, and you need to submit certain things like this in order for you to get 3 nuggets, right? So it's not always going to be easy. Again, like I said, you do have the option of participating in the Canyon and Spirit trials, and they will yield nuggets dependent on how well you perform. But again, you are investing resources and time and effort in order to do that. So again, it comes down to how much do you value doing these raids. That comes down to you guys. If there's an incentive further down the line where we've got a themed update and Dora has themed bases for us to raid with themed rewards or something along the lines of that, we're going to need to do raids in order for us to unlock another area or location, or maybe tier 7 as an example. Again, just speaking hypotheticals here, that could be something that you guys might want to invest your time and effort into to obtain those special items or things like that. So that's just me. That's my opinion alone. But I think we've covered this comprehensively. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Make sure you guys leave me a like, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Share the video if you can. That'll be very, very helpful. And if you guys haven't done so already, and if you're new to the channel, or if you're a long-standing viewer and you haven't done this, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.